it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with...
I'd really rather not do any of this and just get out the door and start running, but ever since this IT band flare up, I can't afford not to do it. This simple warm-up could be saving everything that we've built up to this point so that this injury doesn't flare up and knock everything off kilter. All right, just an easy 8 miles a day to cap off what is going to end up being week number 3. Shouldn't be too bad. Nice sunny weather here, no clouds in the sky. Just going to take one gel and head out the door.
Feel alive, find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Alright, this first mile is always the hardest, I guess. You just kind of still waking up and getting into the groove. I worked late last night, didn't get home till 12:30 and not in bed till 1 or 1:15, so not a lot of sleep. Legs are still a little tired from Easy 4 yesterday, so not really feeling like getting this in, but consistency is king. We're sticking with the schedule. We're on the road.
They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate.
Would I rather come out here on the weekend and do this long run on fresh legs? Absolutely. But this is exactly what these back-to-back kind of runs are supposed to simulate, and this is the very beginning of that. We'll do much longer sessions once we get later into this, but you just getting the legs used to running when they're tired. And believe me, once we get to this 50K in December and the hundo in February, we're gonna have to be well acquainted with running on tired legs.
I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't
The rain has stopped. Of course, I'm thoroughly soaked. That's all right. It felt good. You know, the glossy idea is that most of this training is on beautiful trails and sunny days, and it's just not the case. A lot of it is just like this, slogging out miles you don't really want to do on a busy sidewalk or in the dark or in the rain. But it's all those miles that make crossing the finish line worth it. This whole thing right here used to be a huge driving range, and they had a putt-putt, that kind of thing. I'm guessing pretty popular back when Stewart, the economy was driven more by tourism than it is now. Everybody that used to vacation down here has already moved down here, I guess. So it's been closed for quite some time, but they just recently dozed the entire thing to build a Starbucks and a Heartland Dental. What are we doing? Thought they were coming for me for a second. Raspberry lemonade. This is the shiz. There's a link in the description. That's 4.5 down, 3.5 to go. On the back side and headed home. Good, buddy. What's up, guys? Then it's your chance to be ruthless. Alright, a little over 5 miles in. Just a little check-in with the IT band. We're feeling good. It's kind of like a very faint, dull ache, but I honestly really think it's getting better. Each run, I feel it a little less, and just trying to push forward. Make sure I take my rest days, do that warm up before I run, and then for the rest of this first phase, just take everything nice and easy. All right, it's starting to rain a little bit again, and honestly, I'm a little concerned about my microphone, so I'm gonna put the camera down, turn the music up, try to push back home before the rain starts getting too heavy. So I'll see you at home. All right, as you can tell, I'm no longer in running clothes. So sorry, I had to cut the video short. It went from slight downpour to torrential downpour, and then torrential downpour with lightning and very loud thunder. And it was at that point that I decided to call the wife and get her to come and pick me up. So didn't quite hit 8 miles today, ended up with just a little over 7, and fine with that. That puts me over 20 for the week. I'm not really going to worry that much about it. Going to enjoy the rest of the day. This ends week 3. We got one more week. We're going to take it easy, see if we can keep rehabbing the knee. And then we're going to, at the end of week 4, that'll be the end of the first phase. I'm going to have to make a decision about whether or not I'm going to try for this 50K in July. But we'll push that off for at least another week, making that decision. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next week.